athlete. A year before, the Ohio State track star had smashed 3 world records and equaled a 4th in a span of 45 minutes at the Big Ten Championships. But at the Summer Games, Owens' most formidable opponent was not on the track, but in the stands. Nazi leader Adolf Hitler had hoped to use the 11th Olympiad as a showcase of Aryan supremacy. Owens upstaged it. The 22-year-old tied the world record in the 100 meters, also winning gold the 200 meters in the broad jump. A 4th gold as a member of a record-setting 4x100 team completed a feat that would go unequaled for 48 years and laid waste to the Führer's plans. As he raced past his competitors, he was more idea than man, a charcoal rebuttal to Nazi notions of Aryan supremacy. As German spectators chanted Owens' name, Hitler sat in his box, silent. In the rarefied mile-high air of Mexico City, Bob Beamon, a slashing athlete at 6'3" and 160 pounds, jumped his way into the Olympic stratosphere. He was the favorite, but not even Beamon himself could have dreamt this. On his first jump in the finals against the former gold medalist Ralph Boston and Lynn Davies, the 22-year-old Beamon leapt 8.9 meters. That's 29 feet, 2.5 inches. The jump shattered the world record by nearly 2 feet, causing Davies to tell him, "You've destroyed this event." Beamon was so moved by his accomplishment that he sank to his knees, put his forehead on the ground, and cried. Since then, 23 of the 24 men's Olympic marks have been broken, but no Olympian has come close to touching the record set by Bob Beamon. The 72 Olympics are remembered for providing the best and the worst in the history of the Games. Mark Spitz provided the best. He arrived at the Munich Olympics humbled after a disappointing showing 4 years earlier in Mexico City. Then, in the 1 and 200 butterfly, the 200 freestyle, and 2 relays, he beat all comers.
Spitz is really going for it. 156, 57, 58, 59, 62. It's a new world record. Mark Spitz first.
His greatest test came in the 100-meter freestyle, where he faced world record holder Michael Wendon of Australia.
Spitz is going to go in. Spitz wins the gold medal.
Spitz made it a clean sweep the next day. 7 races, 7 gold medals, 7 world records. The day after Spitz's final triumph, evil descended on the Games. Palestinian gunmen kidnapped and then killed 11 members of the Israeli Olympic team. The tragedy was a blight on Olympic history, a black mark that would forever define the Munich Games, remembered side by side with the record-breaking achievements of Mark Spitz.
It was the most dominant squad ever assembled in any sport. 11 Hall of Fame players, 3 Hall of Fame coaches, and now that Olympic basketball was open to the pros, they were on their way to Barcelona. Just 3 years before, FIBA had opened the door for professionals to play in the Olympic Games, and the NBA's best came bursting through that door. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. The Dream Team. It was Elvis and the Beatles put together. Everyone wanted their autographs, even their opponents. They were expected to win every game by 30 points, but they exceeded those expectations by far. Playing for the gold in their 8th game, they trounced Croatia by 32 points, the closest any team had come. They'd been every bit as good as promised. Only one question remained. Will such talent ever come together again?
How unprecedented was a perfect 10 in women's gymnastics in 1976? Not even the scoreboard manufacturer thought it was possible, so the boards they delivered were limited to 3 digits. Then along came Nadia Comaneci. The 14-year-old Romanian stunned the world and those scoreboard manufacturers on the opening day of competition when she received the first perfect score in Olympic gymnastics history, a 10.00 on the uneven parallel bars, which showed up as a 1 on the scoreboard. The stunned crowd would watch as Nadia went on to record 6 more 10s throughout the competition, winning gold medals on the bars, the balance beam, and in all-around. She also won a silver in team competition. But it was the 7 perfect scores that made her an international sensation and a scoreboard anomaly. In more ways than one, Tiny Nadia had changed the look of women's gymnastics forever.